I just came on for actually a small frustrating thing. I'm packing, and I can't find out what I want to wear. And that made me, first of all, I have to make something to eat. But I'm gonna make myself cereal. I want cereal. I have like craving for cereal recently. But after I made myself cereal, I'm gonna explain. This is gonna be a short just stream, just about a bit of frustrating things while I try a lot of dresses because I have to find out what the fuck am I supposed to wear. And a part of me wanting to actually express frustration is because I've been lucky enough to meet a lot of vulnerability this year from a lot of people coming into my chat and just like pouring out their frustrations. And I know that in the etiquette of like internet or whatever, like that is kind of like a no thing. But in my chat, it kind of has always been like, oh, they're actually, I'm grateful for you actually. You're vulnerable here. And I'm glad for that because in my chat, I have no problem with actually like trauma sharing, oversharing. Why not? Is that just an honest way of actually? Okay, maybe some people might find it a bit much, but in my case, I can kind of like be grateful for the vulnerability that is there. And happy for that happening in my chat instead of another chat where it would be like bad etiquette or something. I don't care. As long as it's nothing that is like cruelty or discrimination or anything like painfully meant to hurt people. My chat is kind of like, use it as you want. It's a place to express yourself. And I don't have that etiquette that is like, yeah, do not overshare. No, I'm kind of happy that happens in my chat. But then I felt like I'm trying a lot of dresses for Christmas. And then I got frustrated because I don't know what I want to wear. And then that put me in a mindset that I was just like, it is a lot that has happened this year, and maybe I should just went about it a bit while I try different dresses just to find that one dress that I feel comfortable in. But first I need to make myself some cereal because I have a cereal craving for the time being. Maybe I even end up eating ice cream, like a real sad thing, but really actually if I end up eating ice cream it's just because I want to put on weight. Not that I'm excessively thin, like I'm a thin woman. It's fine. I'm not underweight to the point where I actually am like excessively stressed about it. Like I just try to maintain myself where I like to be. And right now I've lost a bit of weight and I feel like ice cream, it's a bit easy to gain weight with ice cream. Even though I have no cravings for ice cream for the time being. And I'm gonna just make myself cereal first. Hopefully this music is copyright free because I think it is. It's AI generated and on YouTube. I don't think it should have copyright. Just gonna just check it. But yeah, since everybody has been so vulnerable and honest and met with in my chat, I felt like okay, let me unmask a bit about my frustrations so it doesn't get like unbalanced because it's not like I wanna overshare either, but I don't want to be the one that always like, yeah, I have all the answers. No, I don't. We all struggle. I kind of want to be open about it, because trying on dresses right now and trying to find the right clothing for Christmas made me. I hate packing, but in a way, this was just where I kind of like, well, Reise. No, I'm a bit pissed about it. Blue wasn't that pretty on this. Blue's pretty on a lot of things, but not. No. And yeah, I have no reason to have bad self-esteem because I don't have bad self-esteem. Like, and I will actually explain why I have that mindset, because it's not like I'm like, I am the most beautiful person in the world. No, I have my flaws, of course. But knowing where I started, where I am now, how the hell that is actually something I'm very grateful for, how I managed to keep beautiful in a way that I see. Wow. And I'm gonna explain that. I'm just gonna make myself some cereal because it's breakfast time. I'm hungry and I need fucking something to sharpen this thing so I can use it. And yeah, when I get insecure or frustrated about, okay, I don't know if I want to use this or that outfit, I kind of, okay, what makes me feel better? Well, I could do makeup. My makeup will make me feel fresher. So that's why I'm doing my makeup. And in a way, red lipstick and Christmas kind of is. Well, I used to have a go-to with red lipstick. Like, red lipstick is classy. It's classical beauty. And it wasn't always like that, but okay. Before I elaborate further and find all the dresses and have a fucking having one of those streams, I want to try a lot of dresses. Jesus Christ. I just need to find something to wear, and for some reason that is hard today, and it's frustrating me. And I like to pack by throwing everything in a fucking bag and say, okay, that's that. I am a horrible mess when it comes to packing. Nerds. So yeah. One moment. What the fuck is this? Oh god. Fucking door. Seriously, cereal. The fuck not the way. It's Christmas. Merry Christmas. It's time to have fucking you. Hell no. Oh, wait a moment, that's not true. White. No, I can't wear white. No. Can't. Just test it out. White. As if that is just. Ooh, where the fuck did my spoon go? Oh my lord, I'm a mess. How does this always happen when I have to pack? Just pack. Skill points. Let's have breakfast. So, oh my god, did I, no, there it is. Like, here's my point of view. Part of me that wants to actually just talk about this is also because I don't want to be perceived as somebody that just always have like an answer to everything without actually being in the same way. I have seen people open up vulnerability towards me, and I want to be really open about I am not in any shape, way, or perfect and know all the answers. And I feel like I can come across like that sometimes when I meet like people in chat and stuff, and like the way I view things can be kind of like simplified to the point where I like can be perceived like, oh, I know everything. No, I don't. That's kind of part of it. Frustration and being. Where the fuck did I put my spoon? Like this. I had a spoon in my hand. Where the fuck did it go? I think I rolled. Where the fuck is my die? Jesus Christ. When I start packing, a weird phenomenon happens. Everything disappears instantly. Like things just disappear. I'm gonna throw a fucking D20, and I got a 14, so that means my spoon is somewhere near. I'm gonna find that spoon. Jesus Christ. Fucking holding a spoon and it disappears in my fucking hand. Where the fuck's that food? There! Piece of shit. So. This is kind of like, not just a rant, more like a frustration, and also trying to be honest about it. Like, I've seen a lot of people be very vulnerable in meeting me in chat. I don't want to be perceived like I am just like always answering it with what the fuck. Like I have all the answers and no problems. No, I have problems. That's why experience comes from. And the problem I have now is just I just hate packing. And I wanted to I like to dress up. I do not like to eat on stream. I feel it's kind of like not bad etiquette, but easily something that is either annoying because people can have this, like I had a friend that had this, and she got annoyed, and this is a phenomenon. It's like people can do this and it's not their fault. It's like not a diagnosis, but she got angry for these noises, and a lot of people have that. So I don't kind of want to do that, and at the same time it can also be like sexualized. What the fuck is this? Just catting? What the fuck have I done now? Just catting. I was going for just chatting. You see? Just catting. Oh my god, I want a cat. I'm actually planning on being a little bit mischievous this Christmas. I'm thinking about stealing the cat. One of the cats. From my mom and dad. They have two. And one of those cats is like, he must be retarded or something. Because he just, like, you can clap him on his stomach and he's just like, cuddle me, please. He's like too into cuddling. Like, he wakes me up in the night. I was sleeping on the couch there at my family's home, and just like, he just wakes me up in the night and he keeps me awake because he can't stop needing cuddles. And he's just retarded, I think. And I love him, but he is like a bit on the part of like, you like cuddles to a degree that I think you're actually a retarded cat. But I kind of was thinking maybe I should steal him a bit. Just catty. Yeah. Just gonna loan him a bit. No. I'll have to see about that. It's up to him also. But yeah, I was struggling finding a fucking dress. What the fuck should I wear? And that got me to thinking, where the fuck do I have this problem? Because it's easy. It's easily answered. And stupid. And annoying. So let me explain. This year, I have, or the past 2 years, I have gone seriously amount down in weight. Like, I have lost a lot of weight. Doing that it was hard losing weight. It's always hard losing weight. But to lose weight to the degree that I actually feel like my body is back into the same, like, I have a dress now, but like ability to move and stuff, and with ease, run and everything, in the same way I was like when I was 14. And in a way, looking back at my pictures from 14 years old, I kind of feel prettier now. A little bit chubby in my cheeks that back then. I feel like my face, maybe, yeah, this is just vanity, but I feel like now my cheeks are a bit too thin. But yeah, like my cheek was a bit, even though they weren't. Like, I was not fat at all. I had a nice body, and I had all the puberty giving me nothing more but all the womanhood and no sits or anything bad. Like, I had just been blessed like that. But looking back, like, looking at those pictures and just feeling like I feel prettier now than I was there. Like, that is rare. Having been fat and knowing how the struggle of being overweight is like, it is not something that is easily ended. Like, you can't stop being overweight until you come to a point where you actually, in your own mind, just accepts, no, I'm done. Like, you have to be so done with that you're willing to go hell over heels to lose that weight. And you can never be forced or pushed or anyway from that. Has to come from yourself. And having lost a lot of weight and doing that in a horrible like event, like cascading event, like the time I lost weight and the time I just had all these changes in my body was also a time filled with turmoil and hell and crises. So it was kind of like a very hard time to go through. But then in the end, after losing all that weight and balancing myself into a weight place where I was not underweight, not overweight, but like I feel fine here. And then feeling like I can look in the mirror, I feel pretty. And you have this, like, everybody that has like changes in the body or just a hard time looking at their body, like, and understanding their body, they have something called body dysmorphia. And if you change your body very fast or very drastically or very enormously to the point where you actually look at a picture and you, was that me? You can't even remember looking like that. That causes body dysmorphia. Like, you can't kind of always keep in tune. So when I go to the mirror and just like, wait a moment, my thought patterns instill, like, I'm not ugly. I'm very comfortable being this shape and form, and it's not that I'm perfect or anything. And then we have years after Corona being like a fucking I don't know what I can call it, but it has been a part of like falling down a staircase on your face, and every step of stair is like a new year where you just like hit your face straight in the pavement. Like, that is kind of like, I think a lot of people feel like the year since Corona, yeah, like 2020 went about. And doing that and feeling like for a time there was a world pandemic. For a time everything was in lockdown. For a time people were dying and everything is hellfire and Armageddon. And then you look in the mirror and just like, why am I not looking like worse? Should have been stressing me till I fucking look damaged or wrinkly or lucky crazy. And it hasn't happened. And I sometimes have to take myself in, like, look in the mirror and nah, that can, I have too little marks to have had such a bad, like, stressful time. And then feeling blessed, because that is actually, that is good. That is something I'm grateful for. But then shit happens again, of course, because shit happens always. Which brings me to my today frustration, or tonight frustration. Trying to pack, trying out dresses. I love wearing dresses. If you don't know, like, I'm wearing high heels year round. I can run in them and I don't care. Doesn't hurt me. I love wearing high heels. I love being like female and pretty, and these nails are my gift to myself, and they are, in all sense of ways, yeah, they're pretty, they're glowing, they're sparkling, they're my favorite color. It doesn't kind of adhere on the camera to the point where actually I can show it. Yeah, there. Oh, like, this is my go-to look. I've never liked black nails, but then it's not just black. Like, these are sparkly, and to the point where she has to, like, my nail artist has to actually order more of the same color, because this is my go-to nail thing. And the only thing I want now is for them to be more banshee pointed. Like, I want sharp fucking yes. I don't know why, but I feel like I kind of want that. Not to claw somebody out, just because the aesthetic of it is beautiful. I want claws, not. I want them a bit more pointed than this. I want them to be like, if I pressed here, I would kind of get like draw blood. I want that not to actually hurt, but I just think it's pretty. And in the end, I do a lot of vanity things. And wearing dresses is one of the things I just feel like that is my go-to loving thing to do with myself. I love wearing dresses. Just to find myself frustrated. Because for some reason, I can't decide. Why the fuck do I don't feel good in this or that? Or what the fuck is wrong with my head now? So, for a rare fucking event, I'm gonna have like one of those streams where I actually change outfit. Just to pour my frustration out into something. Like, I'm not perfect either. I don't want to come across as something that knows all the answers. I don't even know how to put a dress on me and feel okay with it. Even though it's no... What is wrong with this? What is wrong with that? Nothing. It's my mental attitude here. And then it annoyed me, and after, like, I read the poem in, like, that was sent from me from some of in chat, and I just can't, like, I should show some of my own flaws in the way that the vulnerability that I am gifted to be met with from people shouldn't always be met without actually having, look, we are in the same fucking boat, we are all alive, walking the earth in hell and fire sometimes, and nobody's perfect, and I don't want to come across as knowing any answer more than others. I don't have a clue either. I'm like in the dark, just as people are, can understand that. But then I kind of am bad at actually feeling like I should make that a bit more pronounced. And when I was fucking packing now, it just came this is a good possibility. Like, this is a good time to just show that. So it's done. And then it's not like I need to feel a hypocrite, because I'm not perfect. I'm not imperfect. I'm in the dark, just looking for the light switch, just banging my head across the wall until fuck, there it is. And the light just went on. Which is going around in the blind. And right now, I'm annoyed by a stupid thing that this year made me feel like I don't fit any dress the way I used to, and I do not like it. But in the same way, it's not like I'm ugly in the dress. It's just like, what the fuck is happening? Mind, do you care to explain your fucking audacity? Because I am, I have been in changing rooms, trying clothings, till I was so uncomfortable doing that, overweight, that I avoided it to the point where it was a bit more than just totally a joy to just, I know which size I am, just picking it off the rack, and I don't really need to try so many. So as long as it is in that area, I know I can fit it. And having to be able to know how it is to be overweight to the point where you actually dread doing that. And I'm going to tell a fucking horror story right now. The worst thing any woman can do when they are shopping for bras is going into a fucking bra store, like Change here in Norway. And the audacity of the fucking store clerk to come in while I'm in my big fucking fat ass tits, just like, yeah, you are here. What the fuck is happening? And being uncomfortable in changing rooms when you're overweight, and just like, there's the store clerk looking straight at me. I'm kind of naked. Am I comfortable? No. Are you doing this? Being a bit too, like, personal space and stuff? Yes. But they do that in that area of, that is an underwear store. I understand. They are desensitized to the point they have seen all boobs, tits, and an ass. But when you're overweight, you don't like to change clothes in the clothing rooms. Fucking reasons the clothing rooms are always small. And the clothes, however you fucking try to find something flattering, somehow makes you feel like an animal. Big, small, weird, tall, whatever. It always is discomfort. Knowing that, and then just being freed from that, having lost weight to the point where I can just, I don't feel shame being in a clothing room again. Not that I want the fucking store clerk to come in there and just like smacking my boobs around and stuff. Like, they are just a menace, I guess. But I don't have to shop bras that cost like 900 kroners, which is like $90, because I don't have fucking giant ass tits anymore. I can shop them wherever. I can actually don't use a bra, which is even better, because back problems and stuff. Being fat, I know the struggle. And then I'm just like, I'm free at last, which is something I'm grateful for. To a degree, I don't know how. To now be met with What the fuck is going on here? I have no reason to complain. But then again, I like this dress, but it doesn't flatter me the way I want it to. I can't even show it here because it doesn't come into full view. That is why I have to move my fucking things. But yeah, trust me, I have no reason to complain. Other than that, I want to eat ice cream so I can gain a bit of weight. Which is a luxury problem for some to know. But yeah, I don't know what the fuck to wear. And part about that is because some part of this year I just made confidence. Like, what the fuck? I have no reason to feel self-conscious about anything. I have a mirror, and I know, like, there is no reason to be that fucking dramatic about something that isn't a big problem. Like, I still can't complain knowing that side of the scale and this side of the scale, and how free I am here, and how little I can actually, when I look in the mirror, say, you know what, I'm just having body dysmorphia, I guess. Or some part of this year just fucking need to get the fucking kind of finger and say, fuck that shit. It doesn't have to be part of my brain and in my mind. But yeah, things happen. So this dress is not something I wear for Christmas because it's not Christmassy. But I wanted to wear a dress. And then I felt like, wait a moment. Christmas dresses. I have to pack those. And nothing feels right. And now that is annoying. So I'm gonna try out some dresses. I never thought I would do both in this, like, 24 hours makeup in a beauty blogger. Like, I'm no beauty blogger. I'm just gonna be that. And in the same, like, 24 hours, also having a stream where I try out outfits. But yeah, that is happening. And maybe I can kind of like pour out a bit of like, this is stupid, this is me being stupid, but also like seeing all this vulnerability. Kind of want to show that I'm also vulnerable to the point where I actually, like, in a way this is dumb, in another way it is exactly just a possibility to actually having read what was written to me and seeing that I feel it's necessary to actually just, okay, let me show you I'm full of flaws too, like stupid flaws. Like we are all knocking our head in the dark till we find a light switch. Sometimes the light switch can be so fucking, like, it's so stupid. It's just press the button sometimes. Or don't be an idiot. But we are all failing to be perfect. So I just want to express that because I think I sometimes can come across as being a bit, like, I don't know all the answers. I do have a lot of experience with troubles and drama and struggling and discomfort and frustration, so I kind of know and can recognize a lot of things when I hear it. People talking in chat, like, yeah, I can relate to a lot of things. Like, think I have, like, gotta catch them all when it comes to crises and stuff. And in a way, that makes me more able to actually understand and know how that feels, but sometimes I feel like be careful not to preach, because preaching is not in my vocabulary. I don't want to preach anything other than I don't know either, but I think this is the way to approach it. Yeah. Mm. Mm. Having said that, I just feel like it's a good position to actually show like reward that part that is able to be vulnerable and actually share things, and me answering the way I do, and then be just the one with the answers. And I want to be kind of like nuanced to the degree that I'm not like feeling preachy or being like perceived as preacher. I'm not. So having this fucking annoying thing, packing is always an annoyance. Like, I hate packing, but now it's silly. So yeah, I'm gonna try some dresses now. And meanwhile, I'm also gonna take the time to actually just say thank you, guys, because vulnerability in the way that it is, in some parts, like frowned upon being like oversharing. In my chat, I don't feel that it's oversharing. I think it shouldn't be able to be vulnerable to that degree. And I'm happy that a lot of people end up in my chat doing that, because in my view, seeing people actually have vulnerabilities and giving me insight to it, it's kind of like a gift. I get to actually see somebody like, honestly, and not just mask, because a lot of things on the internet and everywhere around is kind of like wearing a mask of, and especially in Yule time, like I just want to give a gift that makes me look like wealthy and stuff. No, that is such a horrible thing. I feel a lot about gifting in Yule times is about I need to give everybody the best gift, like, because I need to look like I know I have the best fucking whatever. I am the best at gifting. It's just a fucking competition, and it loses its. In my sense of viewing it, it's kind of like, in a way, obnoxious the way it stresses people to give gifts to absolutely everybody, and it has to be so expensive and so much stress and so much mess that it's kind of losing its sense of value. Now, let me change. This is maybe the first dress I think I'm gonna wear. But for some reason, feel. Why am I not liking wearing dresses? It's been a long time since I worn a dress, but I love wearing dressing, so just let me change. It takes me 2 seconds. I'm not gonna do it in front of the camera, of course. But yeah, dresses. It shouldn't be a fucking problem. No, and I love wearing dresses. Like, there's seldom a time you can be more fucking ladylike than when you are wearing a dress or a skirt or high heels or whatever. And then I feel uncomfortable wearing dresses. Like, what the fuck has happened to me? Have I gotten testosterone to the level? No, I reject this statement. So, I love fabric like this. But this is the problem. It's too baggy. I can't sew. Like, I have a sewing machine. I can't fix it. can make this pretty. If I had fucking... If I didn't... But I don't get it. I don't care. Like, this feels wrong. So, no, not this one. I wore it, I think it was 2 years ago. It's red, it's shiny, but it's wrong. So, up to the next one. This dress I haven't actually worn ever. Fucking dress. I don't even know how it looks on this. Black hue or maybe midnight. There's a moment. But I should have fucking moved my camera so you can see it better. What the fuck do you do this? So this is my problem with female clothing. What do I do here? Is this supposed to be up and down and in and around? And what the fuck do we do with this? This is snort. Is it a belt? Oh god, I'm falling. Okay. Is it a funeral? Black. But I do like wearing black. It's pretty. It's elegant. What's up with these? I have to spin them around me. But first, let me find a fucking pencil to my hair. Blue. Oh. And yeah. Why? I'm gonna have to take a break. This looks like I'm ready to grieve. But okay, that can be okay. It's not bad. Nothing about this is big. And this isn't a bad dress. I just feel bad in it. What the fuck? Makes me uncomfortable. No reason for it. It's silly. Focus on the camera. But yeah. Oh, I turned off to... That was the wrong button. Like my lightings. I love my lightings. I'm very happy I did that. And got the lighting right thing. Because lights. Except this piece of trash. But yeah, that is a story for another day. This is... Oh. This is why I need a fucking bigger place to actually move around and just be moving my workstation. Because nothing about this is wrong. Can I have a backdrop that actually shows? This is actually pretty. But I feel old. Maybe I feel a bit like if I still had my old name before I had to change it. I'm not gonna say. Let's just say it's kind of English. I feel kind of like, do we have a cup of tea? And some biscuits or something? What the fuck? I feel like I'm English and posh, but to a degree that is just old. But before I'm gonna change to this, you know what, I'm just gonna take one more try. I'm gonna glitter it out with splits and stuff. And I like this dress. I wore it actually more than once. Look, it's this pretty without these. What a freedom it was to just like, I can finally dress up in outfits again after being fat and going down to a size where I can just have fun with outfits. Just to be met with this silliness, there is no reason to distress. Before I continue to glitter out, maybe I just put upon a glitter dress. And that's gonna be my last fucking option before, because I think I'm gonna just go for something. And this kind of feels like a funeral. if it's so fucking hard, let's treat it a bit passively. Like, have you seen like like when Queen Elizabeth was wearing white in the marriage of what is his name again, the king, and after Diana was like out of the picture and stuff, she wore white. And it's such a passive aggressive thing, and I loved her for it because she was so such a subtle statement that is iconic. I really loved how the Queen of England, before she died, may she rest in peace, she was kind of like an icon. Kind of loved that Queen. I'm gonna take a moment, and instead of changing to glitter, or if I change to glitter first, yeah, I'm gonna do that, and it's just done. Then I'm gonna say, okay, that's what I'm gonna try on. And you know what? If it's not one of these, you know, I'm gonna wear sweatpants and make myself just say, huh? Is it Christmas? My dad is either gonna wear like a stupid sweater, but I love him for that because he takes himself less serious. And wait, pencil. In the end, isn't it all about Santa Claus? No, it's not. To think that we are actually treating the birthday of Jesus Christ with having an icon of a fat fucking obnoxious guy coming down your chimney saying ho 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 with a red thing on him. Santa thinks elves and shit and reindeer that flies, and he gifts everybody else than the fucking person that actually was birthed on that day. I feel, what a way to celebrate you. God damn it, we are such failures. But of course, it's fun for the kids. And every opportunity I get to actually dress up, I love dressing up. To the point where I like being a bit more a lady than these actually are easy to type on a fucking keyboard. Like, imagine me having these nails and having to write an academic exam. It would be a catastrophe. No. Last dress, and I'm done. And it's either that or nothing. Maybe nudism. No. I'm not gonna go for that. Shit, that would have been so wrong. That wouldn't have been fun at all. Some days just feels like, oh, why is everything wrong? Like my fucking lipstick too. Can you stick to me? No? Okay. I used to have, like, my go-to look was actually like red lipsticks and just like a bit of a black liner. And just having a classy look. And this is a bit more than just that, but approximately this. And it's somehow just annoying me. Why is that? I feel like I took a fucking critical hit to my self-esteem somewhere along the road, and this is just silly. So, last dress, and then I'm gonna play some Red Dead Redemption and quit my whining because, to be honest, it's a bit like, this is just not a problem as much as it's just me finding myself like, I love wearing dresses. I haven't worn a dress like in ages, and now I get to wear a dress. What the fuck is this mess? I finally wear a dress and I feel like, why is this wrong? just an annoyance, more like a pet peeve. Yeah, lost dress, and I'm like, and at the same time, having read like things in my inbox and just like, man, people are really sharing their vulnerable sides. Maybe I should make this point where I'm frustrated about into something that actually counters the feeling of being like, I don't want to preach to anybody. And if somebody gets the feeling that I am preaching, maybe this is just an opportunity to show I can be cognitively dissonant to the point where it's just silly. And like we always make problems out of the silliest things. And big problems can become like overlooked. But like stubbing your toe in the fucking cupboard can be like, that's the straw. No, I'm angry. And now it's no world and Armageddon. These always the silly things. So glitter and gold, let it behold. It even have a split. What the fuck? I actually wore it for Christmas some years ago. Can I wear it again? I have to check. I'm not the one to just wear something once. If I like something, I will wear it more than once. Because why not? But packing. Pieces of packing shit, I hate it. Packing is ugh. Where do you begin? Oh god. Women clothing is always like impossible. How do you start? Where do I put you? Oh god. There we go. I'm gonna glitter and gold. I'm full wow. Like there's nothing wrong with this dress. I love it. It even, oh god, that was almost, it even has a split that goes down my leg elegantly, not like I showed just then, but yeah, clearly I had a dress mishap, or what do you call that? That's a word for it. You even can put a bow on it. It's gonna be this dress. This is the worst thing about it. I have to deal with these objects. No, I'm gonna fucking play a cowboy game in full fucking. Oh, this is pretty. Like, isn't it pretty? It should be. Why does it make me uncomfortable? Maybe it's just me hating packing. I don't know. But I think this is the dress I'll go for. And if I had my setup moved, everything ready for that, this would have been easier to actually have like a lot of girls, especially girls, have those like test outfits streams. But yeah, this was more like, I'm frustrated. Why the dress is feeling wrong? Have I become... I don't want to be wearing anything else than a dress. I don't want to have like chainmail and stuff. And if I do, I want to have a dress made of chainmail. That would be cool. Oh my god, that would have been cool. But no masculinity. I want to be fully feminine. And if I have the chance, of course, I will take the fucking chance to be piece of elegance. And then I'm just so fucking... Oh, I just got annoyed. And I think it has to do with certain events that happened this year. Just made me feel maybe less feminine. Maybe that is it. I should find my harp and start with like embroidery or something. My harp is here. And I still haven't gotten the fucking time to tune it. But yeah. Fits the vibe. Yeah. But yeah. I'm gonna take this with me and tune it, because in that degree, when people talk about things I don't wanna, like if politics comes up or something about the social situation, it's like I have nothing to add here. I can be the ambience, but I'm gonna tune this shit. Like, look at this. It has had its time with adventures. But yeah, I'm gonna bring this with me, and if all else fails in like having that conversation, a lot of my family can be a bit like loud. Not that I have any problem with my family in that capacity. I like them being honest and loud, but they kind of like overwhelm me. I can hide behind my harp and just be the ambience. And if I feel really mischievous, I can play the flute and just be fucking a menace, because I do want to change myself to ocarina again. Shall we check if the neighbor says I could play this very well, but I did claim some brain cells from my brother that blew up my ocarina on New Year's Eve one time long ago, and I never forgave him for that. He still owes me an ocarina. Maybe he should be. Maybe I should just pack an ocarina in case of just wanting to be a bit of a bad Santa. But yeah, that concludes my frustrated points. Now, I don't have any more to add. I'm gonna just, after reading all of my inboxes with what I'm seeing as actually, that is having like giving the like the ability to read other people's poetry and things that are close to their heart. Like, that is a gift to me. I don't want to come across as a preacher, so taking this frustrating packing thing into like, yeah, just a point to make after reading all that, just so I can feel less like I don't want to just seem like I have answers. This harp is screaming. I kind of just want to use what is it called? Like, this was an opportunity to show a bit of my less like, there's no need to stress. It's a stupid thing to be frustrated about. It's nothing but a bit, and kind of having to that opportunity to just show that I'm also a bit like cooked. I think we all are. But yeah, Yule times. it's supposed to be about other things than who has the biggest wallet to buy the best gifts, which is something I'm obnoxiously just resentful about when it comes to this Christmas shopping stress. Give gifts if you feel like that is a gift you want to give. Don't fucking go head over heels and stress yourself dead and just look crazy trying to find the best fucking way to spend money on every person you know a name about, just so you can actually, like, it feels backwards. It feels like it's about giving the best gifts instead of actually giving gifts to people you want to give something to. And I don't like that attitude. I need to tune this out, but yeah. Yuletime doesn't have to be negative either. It's like, okay, a lot of people go crazy. It's okay. Look at the kids. They know better. They are like viewing grown-ups going like, what the fuck is going on? Why are we acting this way, Mom? Or Dad? And in the eyes of the kids, I kind of feel relatable to why are we actually stressing about something so silly as I have to buy something for my whole fucking like bloodline. Kills the vibe. And I'm still not done shopping for Christmas gifts. I have an important gift to find, but I can't find the right item in the store. I think I have to order it, and that is too late. But instead of actually thinking about, okay, I think I want to get something that is the right thing, than actually giving something just to fucking adhere to timelines. I'd rather give a gift that is the right, so then give it in a timely manner. In that way I actually give something with meaning. So yeah. God damn it, yeah. Anyway, that concludes that shit. Now I'm gonna glitter and be gold. Glitter and be gay. Like, that is a song. I like that song. But in no capacity I'm gonna sing that now because my hoarse voice does not adhere to musical. I can't sing opera, but yeah, that is a good song. And it's not about being gay. It's about things that glitter. And it is a funny song because you have to laugh, sing. Like, you have to and it makes it funny. Silly song. But yeah, that concludes my frustrating outpour. I hate packing because it always makes me like look for things and then I mess everything about. Like, I kind of pack in a way that I kind of like make things just disappear while holding it in my hands. So yeah, I have to tune this thing, take that with me, and this is just an opportunity to see I can also be silly, and I'm not in any capacity just wanting to preach about having answers when, like, meeting people from earlier tonight, just being so like truthful, even giving me their poetry. I felt it's important to just, okay, I don't think I actually showed that much of my shadow self. Like, not that I wanted to make that a point. Like, this is, I don't want to be just negative, but in a way, it has to be kind of like balanced out, especially when I was like, it's so wonderful showing, if you're scared of showing what you are creatively writing and you do that to somebody, that is something I am not taking for granted as something which is a gift. Not everybody is as brave to show their honest like work, and I feel like that was something I was gifted earlier this night. So having the audacity to just I just needed to make a point. I know just as much as nothing myself, and we are all walking the earth, and a dress could fucking make me frustrated for the first time. Like, it's the thing that gives me joy if I can use it. If I could, I would wear dresses every day. But apparently, something frustrated me about it recently, and I haven't worn a dress all the time, so it made me frustrated and silly. So that's that. Now, packing always makes me angry. But that concludes that. Now I'm gonna glitter and be glad that this dress is just is the chosen one, because I have a lot of others, but I don't care for trying out more. I'm gonna now sit in a dress with my and I'm gonna play Red Dead Redemption and be a fucking cowboy. Like, howdy motherfucker, what the fuck is this shit? It's funny. It's something I could do like every day, not thinking about it being like I'm playing a cowboy in a game, being in like glamour style dresses and stuff. But yeah, I've been wearing a lot of pants lately, and apparently that has to be evened out with wearing a lot of dresses in the coming future. But now I'm gonna do that. Yeah, eating. Well, I don't like to eat on stream. I feel it's either bad etiquette or either annoying somebody or sexualized. So yeah, same with actually the way I have like when I was talking about my feet and how weird they are. Like, I don't want to show them, but yeah, I have weird feet. I can roll them like a ballerina. It's a rare thing in my bloodline. It comes from like some kind of Russian or Portuguese or something, that kind of way. And it's a weird talent, but to show that on the internet, like, feet on the internet is in any way capacity just begging for the wrong attention. But I do have a weird talent for it. Maybe I have to show it one day when I have moved my situation to where I can stand on my feet and you can see it. What I mean, because it's hard to show sitting. Kind of the same thing as in Titanic. When Kate Winslet, Rose, does her like, look at me, this is my trick, and she just dance on her toes, tiptoes. It's kind of like that, but bending them into like I can roll them. what the fuck? I have like Barbie feet, to the degree that I can actually stand on them, like that Rose thing did. And I can also, like, what the fuck kind of talent is that? That is weird. I have another weird talent, and I'm gonna end the stream with this. And my eye doctor didn't know why, but I can shake my eyes. I don't know if you can see it. It's a weird thing, but that shouldn't be able to be done. Like, I don't know if you can see it because I can't see shit when I do it, but I can actually like with my eyes. And when I was a little girl going to the eye doctor, being half blind, he was like, the eyes doesn't have muscles that can do that. And I was just like, well, then I'm weird. That is a weird talent too. I don't know if I can't see if I actually did it right, but yeah. And yeah, I can also do this, like just with the one eye, which is weird. And I have to focus to get my other eye, like, because I was half blind here. But yeah, this is in the shape of an eye doctor. Not possible. Shaking your eyes. Why can't I do it then? I don't know. Maybe I'm just a weirdo. I don't have much muscles in my eye, like, but he was very like, that shouldn't be possible in physical manners. And I was just like, but I can. I was just a kid about that time. But anyway, that concludes me being packing for Christmas and finding out dresses. This is what I'm choosing, even though I have just said I've tried enough. This is the one I go for because I'm done. I'm done. I'm actually wearing white. I had a white dress now. Not. No. That is a story for another time, I guess. But yeah. I'm gonna go play and shoot up some fucking cowboy shit in Red Dead Redemption and eat cereal. And then I'm gonna pack shit further. Yeah. Who would have guessed dresses would be an annoyance for me? I love dressing up in dresses if I have the chance. But today, just made me feel like self-conscious, which is stupid and silly. And I guess everybody can be stupid and silly. It's cognitive dissonance in its best way to just be. But yeah. And the reason I just don't want to preach when I'm met with people from last stream giving me their poetry, and I don't want to seem like I am just without flaws. I should be I felt like it is an opportunity to show we are all just stumbling in the dark looking for the light switch, and that is basically it. Yeah. So yeah. Now I found the dress. I'm gonna continue fucking packing. I just hate in my life. Hate packing. But at least I got an opportunity to like this. And then it's silly. We all have silly problems that we just blow up to stupid proportions. Now I just excluded everything else because it's boring. And now I concluded this is it. Or I'm going for funeral dress. It's just Yule times. Merry Crisis. Or something like that. Well, yeah. Anyway. Now I'm gonna go eat more cereal and gunsling my way a bit into... I have more capacity to continue packing. But yeah, that is a conclusion. Have a good morning, night, evening, whatever. It's dark here, full time still. But after Christmas, the sun will creep back slow, and the light will come back. And maybe that will just like, maybe that will be good for a lot of people. The darkness up here in northern Norway is kind of like hard on everybody. For me, it's like, okay, is it morning, is it night? It's dark anyway. So yeah. Good morning, good night, good evening, and have a Merry Crisis. Like, good Christmas. I finally found a dress. This is the first time I had struggles entering a dress after being fat, going into this size, and then meeting the cognitive dissonance. How silly. But anyway,